Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to discuss complex types in DataWeave and how you can handle complex data transformations in DataWeave using MuleSoft complex data types. Before we begin, as usual, I would like to request you guys to please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss on any new notifications and videos from us. So let's get started. Complex type. There are several additional types and features that can be used for more advanced data transformations in DataWeave. Complex types can be super handy in such cases. These advanced types and features in DataWeave provide more flexibility and control when working with complex data transformations. They allow you to handle different data scenarios and enforce specific constraints on the types of values that can be used. So let's see the list of complex types. In DataWeave, complex types are of four types. Number one is any and nothing types. Number two is union type. Three, intersection type. And four, literal types. Let's dig deep in each of these types. Number one is any and nothing types. So any type represents any possible data type. It is used when you want to accept or return value of any type without explicitly specifying the data type. Nothing type represents the absence of a value. It is typically used when a function or transformation does not produce any output. You can consider null type as nothing type in DataWeave. Moving forward to union type. The union type allows you to define a variable or parameter that can accept values of multiple types. It is represented using the pipe character to separate the possible types. For example, string pipe number represents a variable that can hold either a string or a number. Moving forward to intersection type. The intersection type allows you to combine multiple types into a single type. It represents the intersection of the properties and behaviors of the individual types. It is represented using the ampersand character. Intersection types are useful when you need to define a type that satisfies multiple constraints. And the last we have is literal type. Literal type allows you to specify values that can only be assigned to a variable or a parameter. They provide a way to define specific values that are valid within a certain context. For example, you can define a variable of type male or female to represent a gender that can only be either male or female. So this was the theory section. Let's jump into the demo where I will show you guys different types of complex types in DataWeave Playground. So let's jump into the demo. So for this demo, we're going to use DataWeave Playground. As I have showed you in previous videos how to reach here, I'm going to skip that part for now. So in DataWeave Playground, we have the input. In the input, we have just one field declared, day, and the value is Saturday. So the output contains whatever we have in the input payload, but it is converted into JSON format. Since it's already in JSON, so that's why you're seeing the same value as the input payload. So the very first complex type we're going to explore is any. As you know, any type represents any possible data type. So for this data type, I will declare a variable called string type, and I will explicitly define the data type as string, and the value would be between two mules. And if I try to call this variable, the value will be between two mules. And if I would like to see the type of this particular variable, I'll just define the keyword type of and put the variable. And as you can see in the output, the type is string. So moving forward, I will declare an any data type. So to do that, I will declare a variable called any type. And I will declare the data type as any, just like we did for string data type. And for now, I will make this variable as a Boolean. So I will say true. So true means it's a reserved keyword, meaning that it's a Boolean type. And if I And now if I see the type of any type, it will say Boolean. And let's say I would like to make this any type as a string. So what I will do, I will copy this value and paste it here. So now the type has been changed from Boolean to string. In DataWeave, we do not have an explicit nothing type. Instead, it relies on the use of null to indicate the absence of a value. So to show you guys how you can define a null data type, I have created two variables. I've created a variable first name, which is of data type string, and the value is John. And for the last name, the type is null and the value contains null. It contains nothing. So in the script, what I have said is I would like to create a field full name where I would like to have the first name with the default, meaning that if the string does not contain anything, the default will be empty string. Plus I'm adding a space and then followed by last name where the default is again empty string. So this is how you can define null data type. Moving forward to union data type. Union type, as you know, allows you to define a variable or parameter that can accept values of multiple types, and it is represented using the pipe character. So I will show you guys the union type and how you can declare a union type. I will comment these variables and I will create another variable called value where I will define the data type as string and I will put the pipe character and I'll define the data type as number as well. Meaning the value of variable value can be either string, meaning it can be in quotes 1, 2, 3, or it can be a number, meaning it can be without quotes. So here, if I'll just remove this, or I'll just remove the whole script and just call this variable value, you will see the type of value is number. And now if I put double quotes, the type of value changed to string. How it is different from any, here you're explicitly defining two data types, whereas any can consist of multiple data types. It can consist of a Boolean data type, number data type, string data type, and so on. So this is how you can declare a union data type. Moving forward to intersection types. The intersection type allows you to combine multiple types into a single type. What do I mean by that? It means that you can combine two objects together. You need to use ampersand operator to combine two objects using intersection type. This type was introduced in DataWeave 2.3.0 and it is only supported by Mule 4.3 and later. So let me show you an intersection data type. So I'll comment this variable and I'll create another variable called person. And I will declare it as an object where the first name will be of type string. And now I'm going to use the intersection type operator. You can declare an intersection type with ampersand operator. And the last name will be in another object which will be of type string as well. And the values of these fields would be, in first name I have between 2. I need to put that in quotes to make it as string, sorry. And the last name would be mules. And if I would call this variable person, you can see both of the objects were concatenated. So that's how you use intersection type. And the last type of the complex data type will be literal type. Literal type helps you to create a set of type with allowed values. What do I mean by that? So let's say you would like to populate a field with the current day. As you know, we have limited number of days in a week, which is 7, Monday till Sunday. You can't have an 8th day. So in that case, we can use a literal type where we define a custom type, weekdays in this case, and we will define the values, the 7 limited values that a weekday can have. So let me show you that in action. So let me comment this as usual. So now to create a literal type, you have to start with the keyword type. And the name of the type would be weekdays. And the values would be Monday. And now I need to use a pipe to define another value. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's just define 5 values. I would like to show you guys something. That's why I'm just not putting Saturday and Sunday. So I'm putting a comment saying allowed values for this type. So as you know, in the input payload, the day field has the value Saturday, which is not in this type. So let me write a script where I'm just defining the payload. The output is expected. The day is Saturday, as you can see it in the input. But I would like to receive the value of the field day, which is Saturday, and it's a string. It's quite straightforward, right? But now I would like to convert this value as a weekday type. So if I try to do that, simply typing as and now put weekdays, which is a literal type that we just defined, we get an error saying cannot course string Saturday because the Saturday value is not in the weekdays type. So to remove this error, I will add another value called Saturday, and now you will see no error in the payload. So this is how you can declare a literal type which contains a fixed set of values for you to use. So I hope you guys like this video. We have covered the complex data types in this video, and you can use these types for complex data transformations. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any new videos and notifications from us. I will see you in the next one.